Good afternoon, y'all. My name is Shanna. Welcome to my channel. I wanted to talk to you today about tie-dye. I've had several requests to do a video on how to do what I've been doing, but there are some things that you need to know before I do that. Tie-dye is one of the most rewarding art methods that I have ever encountered. I've been doing it since 2013. I had a 6-year hiatus after my leg was broken that I did not dye, and I took it up again because a 36 by 36 dye, which is what you're looking at right now, is the perfect size for a baby quilt. And so commercially manufactured fabric is not the be-all and end-all to fabric, and so because I have this skill, I wanted to make some things that were different. There are some things that you need to know before I actually make a hands-on video. First of all, the least expensive way to tie-dye or introduce yourself to tie-dye is with a tie-dye kit from Walmart. They're inexpensive, but there are some things to know about those kits also. These are Procion fiber reactive dyes. They react with cotton, viscose, modal, bamboo, and rayon. These are all organic, plant-based fabrics. These are the only fabrics that Procion fiber reactive dyes will color. In order for the dye to do its job, it requires a chemical called sodium carbonate. When you buy a kit from Walmart, it contains the sodium carbonate in each little dye bottle that comes in the kit. What they don't tell you is that once you've added water, you only have 45 minutes before the chemical reaction is completed and the dye is dead. Now that's in the bottle. When you take that bottle of dye that you've added water to and you put it on a shirt, a piece of fabric, a skirt, a blouse, whatever, we'll just call it fabric. When you put that dye on fabric, it needs to do what they call batch. It needs to batch for 24 hours. The reason for that is that each color you see in this particular picture, it absorbs at a different rate. So it takes time for the dye to saturate the fabric, interact with those fibers, and make its chemical bond. If that dye just sits in the bottle, in 45 minutes, it's dead. It won't color anything. It might stain, but it won't color. So here's what you need to know is that when you buy your kit, the first thing you want to do is get good nitrile gloves. The gloves that come with the kit are lousy. They're impossible virtually to work with. They're not good gloves. So a good pair of inexpensive nitrile gloves is your friend. The second thing to note is that you should have your work ready to dye. In other words, take your fabric, tie it in the method of your choice, and have it ready to apply the dye so that you meet that 45-minute time frame. Now you can dye a lot of fabric with a tie-dye kit. Like I said, they're inexpensive. It's a wonderful, cost-effective way to find out if you're going to hate this or absolutely love it. I will show you in the next video, which will be one day this week. I will show you some simple bows and simple ties that anybody can do, and how to apply the dye. It's liquid, it's in a squeeze bottle, so there are some things and tips and tricks to know about that too. Then, if you go through this experience and you fall in love with this art method, then I have recommendations for purchasing bulk dye and further experimenting. I've been experimenting for 2 weeks now, and I haven't had any duds. Yeah, I've got some experience, but you know what? It's like starting from scratch, because I have not dyed in a long time, since 2018. My muscle memory is a little sleepy, and my hands don't work like they did in 2018. So I just want to encourage you, get a tie-dye kit. They're inexpensive. Try to get one with red, yellow, blue, and something else. I think they come in 4 bottles to the kit. They may come in 3, I'm not sure. But if you can get the primaries, which is red, yellow, and blue, then we can play a lot with that right there. As best I remember, the bottles that you will get are 4-ounce squeeze bottles, and that is what I mix my bulk dyes in. And they look like this. Let me get out here. And I've got names on that. So my bulk dyes are just mixed with water, so they're good for about 30 days, and I can use up quite a bit of dye in 30 days. So these are the things that I wanted to say to you before we get started. So I will be showing you how to dye yard goods. I have cut a square yard, 36 by 36. I cut it in 4 pieces. I'm going to show you how to fold them, tie them, dye them, and then finish processing them. And we will go from there. So I love y'all to pieces. I'm excited. I just love to share what I know. And I hope that this is an encouragement to you to experiment and to do a journey, make a safari into other art methods that are available. And so y'all take care. I love you to pieces. We will talk to you later.